All right, and welcome to our Week 15 Monday Night Football segment. We're going to take a look at this Philadelphia Eagles at Seattle Seahawks matchup, where the Seahawks come in as a home underdog of plus 3.5 points. This was 4 whenever we last discussed it. This line is moving. Seahawks plus 152 on the money line, Eagles minus 180, and the over-under is 46.5. I know the Eagles haven't looked good. I'm going to buy the half point. Give me the Eagles minus 3. This is a must-win game for the Eagles to keep themselves in the race. Obviously, this is a huge week where we both like the Bills to win today. I think the Eagles get the job done on Monday Night Football, retake the lead in that division, and possibly, like you said, make their push for the 1 seed, if not the 2 seed in the NFC, to make a push for obviously that NFC Championship and Super Bowl. I think the Eagles get back on track today, big, or tomorrow, big.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think that the Seahawks team hasn't beaten the Eagles in so long. I don't have the exact stat on my head. I think I
I
sent it to
saw
you guys
that.
the
Yeah.
other day. It's been years since they've taken to them. And I don't think on Monday Night Football, coming off of a big loss, the Eagles are. I don't think they lose this game to the Seahawks. Defense is going to pick it up. That offense is going to get going. Look for Jalen Hurts and the tush push to get back in the end zone. A.J. Brown to have a big day. Dallas Goddard Huff. I know you were talking about him. We
Yeah.
both love him to get in the end zone. He got his feet wet back into the league last week after he was out for, I think, 4 to 6 weeks, maybe on the short-term IR, something like that. I think the Seahawks are going to have to air it out, but that defense is not ready for what the Eagles are going to throw at them. Look for DK Metcalf to have a big day once again. Kind of confused by what's going on in the running back room in Seattle. You have Charbonnet, you have Walker. They're both in the mix, and you can't really trust a lead dog. I think they got to figure out who it is and get them rolling. I think this is tough for the Seahawks, and I think they end up missing the playoffs this year. Great team compared to the rest of that NFC. There's the Packers, there's the Rams, yada, yada. There's a lot of teams in the hunt. I think they're better than them, but the way their schedule falls with this Eagles game, they're going to get pushed out. I think the Rams get in. Big win by the Eagles this week. They're going to win their division. That's how they get back to the NFC Championship. Give me the Eagles with the points this week.
Yeah, I'm on the Eagles as well, and I think what do you think about betting it kind of current with Geno Smith still questionable to play in this game? Because I
Yeah,
think if they announce Drew Lock's a starter, this goes to a 5.5 point
Yeah,
spread.
it goes up. I think you might want to lock this in as soon as possible with the current situation. Even if he's confirmed later, maybe you lose a half a point and you're like,
I was
oh,
gonna
he
say
could
it
have won
might go
that.
to
Well, then
minus 3 if he plays.
just buy your half a point then. If
Yep.
you're that worried about it, buy your half a point. But if so, it gets the Drew Lock. Like Huff said, I think it could even get to 6.5,
Yeah.
potentially higher. So make sure you lock it in sooner. I love the Jalen Hurts touchdown here. We know what he likes to do in the prime time. I think he's kind of outside that MVP race, but not too far out. If things kind of fall the right way, maybe he can get reinserted in. But I think he's going to have a big day this week. Too much for the Seahawks to handle.
Yep. Absolutely. I completely agree. I like that take that you do agree to bet it now because I was looking at that. I'm like, I think this line's gonna move major.
Yeah, especially if he gets ruled out. I mean, Drew Lock, I could see it going higher than a score because just like what's he gonna do? Drew Lock hasn't shown
Yeah.
us anything all year.
Exactly.
I know
Exactly.
Geno Smith hasn't shown us too much this year either, but much more confident with him under the belt. Only thing you got to be wary of if you take these Eagles, I know the 12th man's there, so we got to hope that the Eagles come out hot. I think if the Eagles go up 7-0 early, I think they end up blowing them out. If not, it could be tight throughout and the Eagles end up winning, but that's why you buy that half a point
Yeah.
just in case.
Absolutely. I agree completely. And make sure you're staying tuned for all of our plays on social media, Instagram, Twitter. We post all of our cards for all the NFL plays that we are going with. Make sure you're staying tuned for the Week 16 episode on Instagram or this Thursday, wherever you get your podcast on the Y Set on Instagram there. But make sure you're following us wherever you get your plays. Like I said, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, getting some daily content out there for our free plays in the NFL, NHL, NBA, college football, college basketball. Everything's rolling right now. So definitely a lot of plays that you don't want to miss. We've been doing pretty good in the NHL the last couple of days, so something to keep a note of there as we start to heat back up on the ice. But other than that, we'll stay tuned for Thursday, and we'll see you guys for the Week 16 episode.
Hit those books.